Hello, it's a warm welcome to our discussion segment today on Sports Hill. Of course, the discussion segment is where we feature major stakeholders in our world of sports. Those are contributing their own quota to sports development in Nigeria. And joining us in the studio today is a boxing promoter, Agba Mishak. Of course, they held the Lax City boxing show at the National Stadium, Lagos. That was the maiden edition of that boxing promotion, which actually focused on promoting amateur boxers. It was actually 4 bouts on the night at their maiden edition. Of course, the promoter is joining us for the very first time in an NTA studio. Agba Misha, great to be our guest on the program today.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm glad to be here today. I have a large vision on amateur boxing in Nigeria. Okay, and I feel for now, because when I go around, I see a lot of boxers just doing nothing. And these guys are actually national champions, competed in a few fights, came back nationally, internationally, and they're just around. So just to organize something where I could actually support. Okay, because I as well, I am a boxer as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, exactly. So I box, and just to support these guys and encourage them.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And my vision is to actually create and manage a high quality boxing promotion or event where I can actually entertain and captivate the audience, and as well to create opportunities for boxers to showcase their talent and reach their maximum goals.
Absolutely fantastic. Of course, you started with 4 bouts. These boxers, how did you get those boxers, and how do you analyze the performance on your maiden edition at the National Stadium? Because, of course, we're going to watch some of the highlights.
All right. So I did my screening, and so I took my time to select these guys. So I got a guy, I think Mushud represented Nigeria for the Olympic trials. So he was there, but he did his best, but he wasn't picked. So the other guy, Ifeanyi, he represented Nigeria for the Commonwealth Games. So all these guys, I took my time to select these guys and their opponent as well. Great match. So and I want a situation whereby all my shows will be adequate. So I don't want any situation where I get athletes that are not capable to perform. So I go for the best athletes. And I know these guys personally because I am in the sport myself. So I know who is good, I know the best match for who and what how to go around them.
What will be the long-term goals or vision you have for those boxers after they take part in your bouts? What are the plans for them? What are the platform that they can go to, maybe Olympics, turn professional in the future? Because maybe the long dream of those boxers after doing amateurs for some time is to go professional.
I tell them, you don't have to rush. You have to take your time when you feel you're capable enough or when you feel you're ready. Because boxing is not just any other game. It is not just any other game. It is the world's most aggressive game. You don't jump into things just because you see a promoter comes to you and say, I want to promote you, turn pro, do this, do that. No, I tell them no. You have to relax.
The temptation is always there.
It's always there. All of these guys come all the time. Come turn pro. I have this, I have that. I'm going to sponsor you. And at the end of the day, you actually see nothing. And I know, you know what? I think everyone has something to gain. So everyone comes to you hoping to gain something. I want to go to the grassroots, build a foundation whereby I make these athletes comfortable. So not just because you feel the only way I can be famous or the only way I can gain fame in boxing is for me to turn pro or make more money, is for me to turn pro. But I don't want that. So I want them to understand that, fine, you do boxing in the amateur, you'll be known. It's going to be a platform whereby I push out athletes, amateur boxers, the grassroots of boxing in Nigeria. And my long-term goal is to actually see these guys represent Nigeria in many more games to come.
Yeah, at the highest level.
Right? At the highest level.
Absolutely.
At the highest level. And even when they're turning pro,
Yeah.
they're turned pro
At the right moment.
With honor.
Yeah,
You understand
exactly.
that?
Just like we
yeah.
say, if you're Jagba,
Yeah,
Apochi,
exactly.
they went to the Olympics.
They went to the Olympics and they came back
top pros in America.
rated.
Yes.
They are highly rated.
That's true.
Understand? But if you just want to turn pro and then you've actually had no record like this.
That's true. The records are very, very important.
It's very important. So I want to have an atmosphere whereby they'll feel comfortable.
Great.
All right? You feel comfortable in your country. You do your fights, you do your boxing, you earn money.
So what's going to be plans for 2024? I mean,
yes.
are you going to have female fights also? Are you going to have more competitions? Are you going to take it out of Lagos? Because there are other international, boxers with great prospects in other states also.
Of course, yes. Actually, this event, I didn't just pick fighters from Lagos.
Oh, great.
I had fighters from Abuja.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from Ibadan as well.
Okay, nice.
So this is just the beginning.
Yeah, it is.
Of a beginning.
Okay.
So it's the beginning of a journey.
Yeah.
So many more to come. So I have plans to actually add up girls and kids.
Okay.
Understand? Girls and kids in the fight events, and to see how we could actually work together.
Okay.
Yeah, to do something marvelous.
What plans for the referees, the coaches, also apart from the boxing contest, for them to understand the rules, because sometimes the scoring, they think they're leading, and it's like they feel like the judges are scoring against them, because they need to understand all those techniques very well.
Yeah, normally, boxers always feel
cheated. Yes,
or feel like I actually did better, or I was robbed.
Yeah.
But I believe, these judges, these coaches in Nigeria are highly trained.
Okay, yeah.
So like in my event, I saw the way they organized it, and I was highly pleased.
Okay.
So, but before my events, I had series of meetings with them. We discussed, and so I feel about that. I feel with time I will have more meetings.
Okay.
More meetings, more teachings or seminars to
good.
actually improve the coaching aspect of it, and refereeing and all of that. Okay, so I feel I have all of that in place, because you see, most times it's not about how good you are, but it's about who you know.
That's true.
And
the platform you box on. Yes.
You're actually boxer.
Yeah.
Understand that? So it's not about, okay, I'm good. You see so many footballers today, they are not actually like the best ballers, but because of the little
agents,
agents, or okay,
managers,
I know this one and I know that one. They're actually out there playing. Why? Behind the scene, there's actually this guy, more talented guy over there, and I want to make boxing whereby Nigerians will appreciate boxing. Boxing is not just any other game.
It's true.
It is not just any other game. It is not. It is not just any other game. You have to respect every fighter.
That's true.
Every fighter that actually steps into the ring, because it is not easy to actually prepare yourself, months, season, years to come, training yourself to actually get into the ring and be slaughtered by another guy.
Analyze what you saw on the maiden edition of your promotion, and what future lies ahead of what you've seen from the first day.
Yes.
On your final words, with what you've seen on the first day of your boxing promotions, the 4 bouts that took place, does this lay the foundation of where you want your boxing promotions to be in the future? Your final words on that?
Yes, very well. I think it's a great or a huge step. A huge one, because I see these guys actually put on their best on the show. Okay. And I was so impressed about the whole turnout. Okay. Yeah, so I believe the next one is going to be bigger than the former one, and the one to come is going to be greater. Okay. So, and it is just the beginning, as I said earlier on. Okay. There is more to come.
Absolutely fantastic. Yes. Thank you so much for being our guest today on the program.
Thank you so much.
Okay, it's still Sports Wheel on the network service of the NTA, another boxing promoter pushing Nigerian boxers to achieve their dreams and, of course, get into the limelight of their careers. The program continues after this timeout. Stay tuned.